We've returned to Thompson's Crossing to gather our things, but we haven't exactly been stuffing our faces with food where we are, and time is of the essence. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where we have pretty much nothing left to do here. We've looked through this kitchen a bajillion times, but I always just like to double check. So, at this point, we have an aurora. It also sounds like we have a blizzard at the same time, which is not possible, so that's just a lot of wind. Not actually an aurora and a blizzard. But that does mean that getting out... I've already taken this water, yes? Yes, I have. Oh, there's stuff in the cabinet here. It does mean that getting out to the farmstead right now, which was kind of something I wanted to try to do, is going to be a little bit challenging. A little bit on the challenging side. Let me see if there's anything I can do repair-wise here. I mean, I do have this extra worn hoodie that I can break down. That's going to take 45 minutes. And maybe that'll help either the aurora or the wind go away. There we go. Oh, just kidding. Still back. Just kidding. Everything is still awful. All right, we've got this fresh deer hide that we just grabbed. We've got the burdock roots. We've got the green maple sapling. So, yeah, all of that has to be dropped back at the farmstead. So we've done this once before, and recently. We can always do it again. I've got plenty of water and food waiting for me back at the farmstead. The only issue is that if it's too windy, it might damage our clothing, but blizzards are what are required to damage clothing. Rapidly, anyway. So, or wolves, for that matter. Or bears. All of the above will damage clothing, but let's go ahead and wander back down towards the farmstead. We're a little bit slower on account of being encumbered, and it is windy and obnoxious, but at the same time, I'm going to do what I did before and just stick close to the road. We will watch for wolves nearby. There is one right there, as a matter of fact. I'm lucky that one didn't spot me the last time I did this. I don't want to wander out of the snares of one wolf into another, so let's kind of keep our heads on a swivel. All right. I've kind of lost sight of that wolf. It's not a good thing. And I don't want to wander too far this way. As I said before, and you might recall my saying, one of the nice things about Pleasant Valley, at least in the current version of things, which is about to change, so this is really kind of a moot point that I'm about to make, but I'll say it anyway. One of the really nice things about Pleasant Valley is that you can kind of follow the road and be led in between a lot of the patrol routes of the local wildlife. The hostile wildlife in particular. So if you are trying to keep a distance from wolves and bears, just stay on the road. And except at a few points, like the one we just avoided, you're mostly okay. Alright, I'm going to get back on the road because it is going to give me a little bit of a speed boost. Thankfully, temperature is not dropping too quickly. And I'm very well rested, so I can do a little bit of sprinting if I want to. I see another prop deer right there, but we do not have time to harvest that. Interesting that it's there, though. That might not even be a prop deer. That might actually be a fresh kill. I'm inclined to think it's a prop deer, though.
Goddamn freezing.
Okay. Don't have a ton of time to lollygag. I would prefer to make it all the way back to the farmstead right now, but that could be a bit of a challenge. All right, so now I have to wait for my energy to completely recover. At least I have a decent amount of condition. And I can always stop at the barn if I felt like I needed to get a little bit of rest before I finished the rest of the trip. That might even be a good idea. Stop at the barn and then keep moving. But what could happen then is a blizzard could pop up, and that would hurt my clothing. I would rather lose condition just on Jennifer right now than have to worry about extra damage done to my clothing. Because I've been repairing it up, it's in good shape, and we're about to head to a new region. So I think what I'm going to try to do is continue pushing. All right. I'm going to also keep a very close eye on this span of territory right here. One thing I could do right now to get to the farmstead a little faster is I could cut straight through right here, but I don't know if there's a wolf presently, like, around that hill. So there's probably an opening in the fence coming up here. Yeah, honestly, I think we're close enough. I'm just going to gun for the farmstead. Yeah, there is an opening in the fence, so I'll sneak through here because it'll get me a little bit closer. Well, no, I'd rather stay on the road for the speed boost. Ultimately, I think that's where it's at right now. So yeah, we'll lose a little bit of condition, but if we were to try to, like, head back in the morning, if the aurora was gone, but then let's say there was a blizzard, that was the rest of my thought. Like, if there happens to be a blizzard in the morning, that would actually be worse. So let's just assume that this is as good as it gets, which is usually when you're making risky, when you're trying to time, like, risky travel maneuvers in the long dark for the right moment, it's usually the right move to make. Like, assume that the current good conditions that you think might get better won't get better, and just do it. You can be pleasantly surprised, but at least you won't be stuck realizing you could have gone, and you didn't. Okay, I am going to cut across here. That's a cairn. I saw that cairn up against the rock. I was like, what's that? Also, what's that? Don't tell me that's a cache. That's probably just a black shape up against this rock, but I'm definitely going to go look at that before I go inside. If there's a cache at the farmstead, I'm going to lose my entire mind. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go ballistic. Okay, that's not a cache. There's no way. That's just a shape. Just a dark shape. I got excited. I saw that and I was like, could it be? Maybe. It kind of makes sense because it's up, you know, close to a residence. It's like near a very solid piece of ground. Like, at least in some small way, that is somewhere you would expect to find a cache. Okay, let's get inside. Nick of time. Well, not really nick of time. We're already losing some condition, but I can sleep when I get inside and recover some of it. Okay. Well, that worked out. Let me make sure I grabbed... Yep, I've got all the shell casings. And now we can drop that deer hide. Let's go ahead and grab a bit of water. Cured guts over there. We might have some more crafting we can do now. Or at the very least, we'll be very close to it. So as I said, we can do some, just a little bit more exploring. There are some opportunities that I can take. We still have lots of bear meat. Doing quite well in that regard. Let's drop that there, go back inside, and let's sleep. Holy crap. Need to sleep. Besides, just a little bit more sleep will help us pass the time left in curing those hides downstairs, assuming that there's still time that needs to be passed, which I kind of feel like there probably is. We weren't at Thompson's Crossing that long. It's a quick round trip. So now, what have I got? 5 hours sleep, maybe? Nice. Woke up fully rested. Just about over 2/3 health. Drink some water. Quite encumbered at the moment. Mainly due to the sticks I'm carrying. So the sticks can be dropped. Might as well put some of this stuff in the fridge. I mean, it doesn't matter where it goes. The fridge is not actually running. It's just a storage container, so... Man, Fire Striker, 12% condition. That makes me so sad just even to look at it. All right, we're going to put that away. Yeah, condition on stuff is generally pretty good. All considered. All right, and we do have some cured maple saplings that I need to drop. Or rather, some fresh maple saplings that need to cure. Here's those. I have these ready to go. And I may be able to make a new bow with that. I think that's probably a good idea. I'm at 63% condition with my current bow. I can take my maple saplings and I can take the sapling and make a new bow. This hide is 93% cured. The black bear hide is 81% cured. We've got some cured wolf pelts. Not that we need more wolf pelts. But yeah, let's go ahead and work on a bow. Let me remind myself what the recipe is. I'm going to need guts for sure, and I think that's it. Oh, to the very bottom. Yep. 2 cured guts. That is totally doable. And downstairs we go. It's a little bit premature, but we've got the maple saplings. Might as well do it. And it gives me something with which to pass time. Aside from exploration, which we can also do. So. It'll take 6.5 hours with my current tools. I think I can do that safely. Let's just do it. Let's just get it done. And have a brand new bow. And we can leave the old one here. Or we can leave the new one here and come back for it later. But I don't necessarily know that I'm going to be returning here. You know? That's not something that I'm certain of. I'm not going to count on that. Right, I'm still a little bit encumbered, but doing much better condition-wise. And the weather actually sounds decent, so what I might do here, I think this is going to be a golden opportunity for me to visit that location I was talking about, that I was trying to get to. Oh, just kidding. Weather is not decent. That's incredibly rude. Let's drop that. Now we're no longer encumbered. All right, so what have we got? 84% cured, 99% cured on that deer hide. Cannot wait for that to finish curing, because that's going to be very helpful when it does. So I'm kind of tempted, to be honest, just to like sleep for a couple of hours, especially since we know it's a little bit windy out here. Let's see how bad it actually is. Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, let's go exploring. Let's go exploring. That's the right move to make. I'm going to eat this. Drink some water. And we're not likely to find a lot of stuff. But I'm no longer encumbered. I don't need to rest. I will soon. And what I'm going to do is just head out towards Signal Hill. I'll have to keep an eye out for the bear. But the location that I wanted to visit is back on the other side of Signal Hill. And at the very least... Oh, hey. Those wolves are still over there. At the very least, getting up to the top of the hill or just over the ridge straight in front of me, I will be able to see where I need to go next. Oh, wow. That wolf is close. All right, so we have a brand new survival bow. Yes? Or did I... Yeah, I kept the new one. Uh-oh. This might actually be turning into storm weather. Or, no, the wind is going away and it's getting foggy. So this is... I'm really glad I came out here because this is the perfect moment to explore. Hi, bunny. How's it going? You have no idea how close you just came to getting shot in the face, dude. You were right there. You were right there. I was tempted. I was about to just horrify everyone by murdering you shamelessly for no reason. But I don't need to kill a bunny at the moment, so we're not gonna. We are not gonna. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, this is honestly pretty perfect timing on the weather's part. I mean, fog is not great, don't get me wrong. It could limit visibility, and fog in this area of Pleasant Valley can actually get, like, punishingly dense. Like, you can really lose sight of your surroundings. I guess that's really fog in any part of the game, but I have definitely gotten, like, badly lost at a few points here. All right. I'm probably going to sprain attempting what I'm attempting right now, but I'm trying to make sure the bear is not nearby. Yeah. I don't know that this is going to work. Oh, wait. There we go. Just had to backtrack a little bit. Perfect. Now let me look around for a moment. I see a bunny over there. I hear no bear crows. All right, I'm going to kind of... I do want to go up to the top of the ridge, like I said, but at the same time, I know that, like, where I want to go is kind of this way anyway. As long as I feel like I'm not walking right up on the bear. Hi, bunnies. I wouldn't mind just a quick visit to this area, because I'm not down here very often. This is there's not a lot going on here. It's one of the maybe lesser visited areas of Pleasant Valley. You know things are going well in a Long Dark series on my channel when I'm literally sightseeing in Pleasant Valley. That's also generally a cue that things are about to go sideways, so we'll see. But I'm going to step up to the top. Wasn't as much going on as I thought there might be, but we're probably going to sprain, because the sprain mechanics have not been kind to me despite my crampons, which I'm presently wearing. Or maybe it's my imagination, who knows. Let's put the bow away. Maybe that'll help in some imaginary sense. Okay. I hate the fact that I can't see too far in front of me right now. Also, I hate the fact that my eye is itchy. Okay. I feel like I'm close to a wolf. Also, I feel like I heard other footsteps just now. Ugh. Okay, we're going to stay low to the ground for a bit until we actually crest this hill, because this is obnoxious. Like, it's just been one giant hill obscuring my view, and I feel like we're really close to something that might decide to try to bite my face off. Now, if it does, I'm well armored, and I've got an arrow that I can attempt to use. But if I'm caught off guard, I might not have that chance. Notice that it's been a while since I fired the revolver, by the way. That feels good. Lots of archery practice this series, which is the intention. I have not spent a ton of time with this particular weapon in this particular game. Despite playing on Interloper adjacent difficulty with custom settings for years, there are certain things that I tune back, and one of those tends to be the addition of the rifle, the availability of the rifle. Okay. I don't think there's a wolf too close. So I'm going to stick to this side of this minor slope here, and I think once I crest this ridge, I should see my next destination. It is getting pretty late in the day, though, so I need to be careful. Thankfully, I'm seeing lots of sticks around me, so, like, worst case scenario, if I needed to, like, hunker down and have a fire for a moment just to warm up, I could. Alright, so there's the bridge. Wait. Yep, there it is. Alright, cool. It's not quite where I thought it was, but that's what I'm looking for, actually. I'm glad I looked behind me. Because I started realizing, like, wait a minute, I'm getting very close to the Mystery Lake exit in Pleasant Valley. And that is not where I want to be. This, however, is. Might find some cattails out here on the water too, which I will never complain about. Not that food is a huge issue at the moment. Pensive Pond, that's what it's called. I've been here so rarely of late that I couldn't remember its name. But yeah, definitely cattails, several. So let's snag these while we can. Snacks for the road. Oh yeah, lots of cattails. Glorious. Honestly, more than I expected. And we still have a couple of shelters in the area that might actually have more than just cattails. This is one of the last areas that I haven't really searched in Pleasant Valley that has man-made structures. Apart from the point of disagreement, which I could not find. Somebody in the comments was like, I have a feeling you haven't been here since episode 3 dropped. And it's not quite that bad, but yeah, like not Pleasant Valley in general, but they were talking about the area that I was trying to reach when I was looking for the point of disagreement. And I haven't gone there often. So my mental map for getting there is non-existent. It was not functional. Okay. Let's step inside here. Ooh. Cedar firewood. Yeah, that's because you probably can't. But let's see what's in these drawers, if anything. Nothing. Well, that's disappointing. You can always fish here, but I don't really feel like it, to tell you the truth. I will check these boats, and we're going to check this camping area right up here, and then we will head back to the farmhouse. But first, I'm going to feed my addiction. I mean, what did I just say? I don't have a problem. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm still a little nervous there's going to be a wolf nearby. This is another area that I haven't been to very often. Probably a little bit more often than the point of disagreement, but still. There's some cloth, another sewing kit, and a backpack with nothing in it. There's some more cloth under the table. All right. Well. Anything by these benches? There's some stones. No time to skip rocks, sadly. If you ever want a treat for your ear holes, though, go on YouTube and search for a video of anyone, really, skipping rocks on ice. It sounds freaking cool when someone does it right. And it might also require a certain consistency of ice. But yeah, it's freaking cool. All right, now we've got some rose hips ahead, but we also might have some wolves, and the fog is getting worse. It's getting cold. I just want to see if I can see the road if I crest this next little ridge here. There are wolves on at least one side of me right now. It's really hard for me to remember in which direction they may be. I know the road is generally this way, though, so if I wander for a moment, I should see it.
Sure getting cold.
Also, that sounds... Those are awfully close. Yeah. There's a body over here somewhere. Hello? Where, though? Wait. You can't get in there. There's no way. Whoa. Check this out. Okay, you can't go that far. That's interesting. I didn't know that was there. Alright, let me not lose my bearings completely, because it's foggy. Pleasant Valley is not going to claim my life. What are you circling? There's something up on top of this rock. Alright, I'm going to keep going this way. There's at least one other set of carrion crows circling something right now. I just don't know what or where. Weather is not ideal. Not even a little bit ideal, to be honest. I have no idea where I am. Love this. Love it, but I know the road is this way. So I'll either find a river or a road, or a wolf, or a bear. In short order. How far down does this slope go? Okay, river. Perfect. Well, not perfect necessarily, because which river and which way do I need to follow it? Man. Okay. I'm going to keep going this way, because I'm kind of thinking I'm about to see a bridge. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that vibe.
Do I get back home warm up soon?
You'll be fine. Yep. Bridge. Okay, so this is Contemplation Bridge. This feels a little bit like deja vu. So I think... Are we on the far side of the barn? I think we are. There's a deer, which means there's probably not a wolf nearby. Wow. Yeah, so here's some crazy deja vu. Because, yeah, holy crap, we're on the far side of the barn. Okay, well, at least we got our exploring done, and now let's get back to the frickin' farmstead before too much more time passes. This is hilarious. Like, I've literally done what I'm doing right now twice in one episode. It's just a little bit foggier. There's less of an aurora, and therefore I'm safer and in more danger at the exact same time. Safer because no aurora wolves. In more danger because can't see a damn thing. But that deer hide is going to be done curing, which is great. So before I end this episode, we're going to have fully repaired deerskin items, and we'll be very close to being able to make bearskin items, which is lovely. Demon. I heard you, demon. Okay, we're almost back. Here's the bridge. Same as before, I'm going to cut across here. And grab these reishi mushrooms while I'm staring at them. Okay, now we'll start heading up this way. This is roughly the same. Yeah, this is exactly the same way I took last time because that's the spot that I was kind of moving towards. Okay, deja vu. Which means I'm going to crest right here. And there we go. Perfect. Oh my god, don't tell me the fog is clearing right now. I think the fog is clearing right now. Oh, game, what are you doing to me? Yeah, I think it's starting to clear. I mean, that's just ambient light through the fog, so that might not actually be clearing. But it kind of feels like it's clearing a little bit, slowly. I'm going to step to the front of the house here. Let's crouch. Avoid detection. Have a snack. Put the rest down. Step inside. Let's see. How is the bear hide doing? 85%. So I'd guess probably about another day on that. And I still have water from the last time I came up here, so all I really need to do is go sleep. I'm going to wake up with even more condition than the last time I rested. So it's not quite deja vu. It's not the exact same thing twice in a row. This is even better. Water. And let's sleep for... We'll get about 8 hours. As expected, it's not quite time yet, so let's now pass time for about 4 hours until that icon creeps its way halfway over. There we go. I'm going to sleep for 1 hour. I'll recover like 3 or 4% more condition, maybe like 2 or 3% more condition. But honestly, now that I've said that, 2 different guesses, it's probably closer to 1 or 2. 118 days. How about that? It's a good long run. All right, cured deer hide. I am so ready. All right, now I don't think I needed 2 of those guts. All I need is 1 of each. Yep. 95% chance. Don't fail. How much would that suck, by the way? I would not be very happy at all if that happened. But with that being done, that's a fantastic stopping point. We've got our deer skin stuff fully repaired. We've fully investigated Pleasant Valley. We only have about another day on the bear hide for it to finish curing. So we'll use this as a stopping point for today's episode. And in the next one, we're going to make that bear skin. And then we're going to head to Blackrock, maybe by the end of it, and certainly at the beginning of the one after that. So our time in Pleasant Valley is coming to a close. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.